So, hello guys. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to hack save Wi-Fi passwords. And this and in this part one, you must be able to understand either Python programming language, you or some basic Python programming languages. And before we start, first go to the subscribe button, click the subscribe button and support the work. For those who subscribe on YouTube, thanks a lot. For those who subscribe being on TikTok, subscribe to support the work and get exclusive content strictly on cybersecurity. So in this case, uh, I'll need you to understand about Python, and the Python file is basically saved as .py, and also you need to understand the basics of Python for you to do this. Once you have done that, then you can be able to move on and start writing a script in which we can be able to pull all the passwords that I have used. And in this case, I'll be able to go. So let me start. I've saved a file known as wifi.py on the desktop or on my download. So there is this folder I created, and I created a file called wifi.py. .py means .python file. Then I can be able to start writing the code. Um, I don't know how okay, let me see how I can increase the font for these. Is it? Okay, so let me just continue. Import OS. Then I can say write the file directory for all the path, or which we call a variable in Python. We can say Wi-Fi underscore profiles, which means these are the profiles for or the username of the sorry, the username of the passwords or the Wi-Fi's. That is, we can say let me say this is basically on Ubuntu. So I'll say etc then network manager. This is for Ubuntu operating systems, because for Windows you will just type on your command prompt netsh space wlan, then show profiles. It will show you all the profiles. But this one is basically for Linux users. Then or Mac OS. Then we have system administrator. No. System connections. Sorry. Connections. Then we can say for file name in OS, the package we've installed for the operating system on this machine, dot list directory, we can say Wi-Fi, the variable we have just listed. Then we can say file path now. In this case, we can say os.path.join. Then we can list the Wi-Fi profiles and the file name. Just this way. Then we can say the file name. We can call the file name as an argument. Then we can say let's try. Let's try and say we open the file path. I'm going as slow as so that you can understand. Then we can say sorry. You can say read that file, then as file. Then you can say the content is equals to file.read the file. Then we can say let's print what is in the file. We can say profile of this. We can say file name. Then we can say foreign in content. So it will read all the Wi-Fi usernames in a file. Dot spread trines. Then let's say if SSID, no, sorry, if SSID equals, let's say equals, we can say inline all. I can say password. We can say password as PSK, or let's say PSD is equals, let's say inline. Let's say print. Let's read that. Let's say line. If we don't find the, or if we don't use the privileges to read all the file, we can say let's use the sudo. We can say we can write an exempt permission. We can say permission error. Then we say print can say permission denied. For file name, then we can say let me put like a warning when you don't use this particular administrator privilege. Let's say learn with sudo. Okay. Okay. Let's say learn. Yeah. I was wondering where the error was coming from. Then we save this file. Once you've saved this file in this folder, it's wifi.py. Then it's just a simple lines of code, 15 lines of code. So you can go back to now your terminal and see whether that file is there. Yeah, here it is. Or your command prompt for those who are using Windows, wifi.py. Then in this case, we can run this file to see whether we will have all the passwords. So you just type python, then wifi.py. I'm using Python 3 version, so I'll type Python 3, then click enter. Now you realize I've not used sudo or the administrative privilege, so it has listed all the usernames, but the permission is denied. You can be able to see I did not use the administrator or the sudo command. That's why it has run the file name. These are the Wi-Fi passwords. These ones I've used so many Wi-Fi passwords, Wi-Fi's out there. So all of them are listed here. All of them, literally, all of them. So for me to access even to see their Wi-Fi passwords, I'll just use the word sudo. Let me first clear this. Um, so I'll just type sudo for those who are in Linux or Ubuntu operating system sudo, then say python free wi-fi.py. Cool. Then hit enter, put the password. Now you'll be able to see them listed there. So thank you very much for joining this particular unit. See you in the next.